Hey everyone, come on in, say hello to me, tell me where you're signing in from. Happy to be here. I'm going to talk about a few things, see if it resonates, see if it helps you, see if it makes sense. Hi Amanda, good to see you. Tell me where you're signing in from. Where? Catherine, hi. Scottsdale, Arizona. Trinidad, Albania. Fabulous. Come on in, say hello. So tomorrow, my book, A Radical Awakening, hits the stores. Make sure to grab your copy. If you want to support indie stores, go to radicalawakening.com and shop at an indie store. Tomorrow, the book comes out into the world. Grab your copy if you want to do the 10-day deep dive course with me. Starting next Sunday, you get 3 copies with the course. So at radicalawakening.com. The book comes out into the world tomorrow. I cannot wait to have all of you read it and tell me what you feel about it and leave a review and see if it helps you change your life. See if it helps you transform your fears into courage and empower yourself. Hi, Sue. Nasreen from Algeria. Shine bright like a diamond. Bought one last weekend. That's fabulous. Nika from Poland, Texas, Hong Kong. Thank you, Ravel. It's really exciting for me that this book is coming out tomorrow. So excited, but if you want to go really deep into the book, do the 10-day course with me, which starts on Sunday. Go to radicalawakening.com to get the details. So I'm going to read you a little bit from this book, and you tell me what you think about this. So I wrote a section in the book on page 178 called Separating from the Mainstream. And the reason I talk a lot about separating from the mainstream is because part of awakening involves leaving the matrix. So what is the matrix? The matrix is this cultural conditioning that has obsessively indoctrinated us with its mandates. And because we have been young and because we were innocent, we absorb these mandates from our parents, from our culture, and we didn't realize that it began to constrain us. It began to bind us. So in order for us to separate, we need to move away. In order for us to find ourselves, we need to cut the cords between ourselves and what culture tells us. We have to find our own way to negotiate our reality. We have to find a new way, our own way. We have to question what culture has taught us. If we don't question what culture teaches us, then we robotically follow what culture says, and then we suffer, and then we don't know why we're suffering. Most of what culture has told us, I'm telling you, is not true. It's not true. My entire job in all my books, all these books here, these are all my books. So, Superpowered is on anxiety, Awakened Family, Out of Control, The Conscious Parent, and this latest one, go get it, A Radical Awakening. So all these books really separate from the mainstream, really go away from what culture has told us. And unless we are brave enough to separate, to untether from what mainstream culture has told us, we will be buried under it. So it takes so much bravery, it takes so much courage to do this. And that's what this book is going to teach women especially. So go to radicalawakening.com and get the course. If you get the course, you get 3 books with the course. So the course starts on Sunday. It's online. Everything will be recorded and you can have it for life, and you get 3 books. So make sure radicalawakening.com. So I'm going to read a section. You tell me what you think. It's called Separating from the Mainstream. So awakening enables us to realize that we have been prey within a system of greed. From the education system to the beauty industry, the tech industry, we are sold products that calm our fears. In order to take charge of our life, we need to crack the code of the matrix and transcend the pressure to subscribe to it. Only then can we ever hope to be free of the herd mentality that grips most of us. Releasing our fears feels terrifying because we wonder, who will we be without them? We think these fears are empowering or our beliefs can give us love, when in fact they limit us. We believe that we will be nothing without our beliefs, when in fact the opposite is true. We only realize who we are when we are stripped of our beliefs. Instead of finding we are nothing, we find that they are nothing. Instead of finding that we need our beliefs to survive, we realize that our beliefs have been blocking us from thriving. Can you imagine? The beliefs that you have been believing may be stopping you from thriving? You thought your beliefs are allowing you to live. No, your beliefs, because they come from culture and because they come from your past, are simply keeping you on a conveyor belt round and round and round, thinking you can get off and you can't get off. And it creates great anxiety because you believe that you need to match the expectation that culture has put on you. And until you attach to that and until you meet that expectation, you won't be good enough. So you keep believing that you need to meet all these expectations. And this book talks about my own journey, breaking these cultural expectations, breaking my own journey down. I share my pain, I share my glory, I share my courage, I share my not so great courage. And in my words, you will find your own journey, your own story. I share my clients' stories, and it's really a wake-up call for women to empower themselves, to shed culture's beliefs, and to really set yourself free. So if you go to radicalawakening.com, I'm doing an intense 10-day course starting on Sunday. You get 3 books with the course. So take the course with me. It's the only course I'm doing in 2021, and it's going to be amazing. And it'll really help you to break free. The greater the number who subscribe to beliefs, you're not going to like this one, the greater the chance the beliefs are fictitious. What does this mean? Popular culture is called popular culture because it's popular. Popular culture is not often right. It's not often wise. It's just popular. So whenever you see a lot of people believing something popular, there's a good chance it could be fictitious because there's mass hypnosis going on. There's mass brainwashing going on. So always question the herd mentality. If a lot of people are telling you, you got to do it this way, chances are they all are following like a herd. So you don't want to live your life like that. You want to question everything. You want to question every belief system. You want to look deep within so that you can come to your own truth, so that you don't simply take in what culture says. Exactly, Naila. Popular doesn't mean right. The masses like to conform. They are typically, you're not going to like this. They are typically superficial, trite, and disconnected from their authentic voice. If you are a part of a mass group, you may find yourself willing to forego your inner voice to be part of the crowd. The moment you begin to sing your own tune, you stand out. So this is really tricky because big families are lovely and big communities are lovely, But when everybody is tied together with an ideological belief, ooh, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. And you're seeing this in many parts of the world, in India, in the Middle East right now. When people join together, not because of love, not because of community so much, but because of an ideological belief, now you're going to get into trouble. Now it's because they are losing their authentic voice. So you don't want to lose your own voice in the crowd. So you always want to ask yourself, what do I think? Who am I? Don't just follow the crowd because everyone else is. That's not going to get you to a state of liberation. That's going to get you into a state of greater indoctrination. Being part of the masses is not the same as being part of an intentional community. The masses are filled with followers, not unique thinkers. An intentional tribe, gathering, or community is the opposite. It seeks leaders and challenges each person to walk their own path, albeit within the sacred container of the larger network. When we awaken, we choose to live by fact more than fiction. I often refer to this as living according to the as is, not the as if. We step out of denial and confront our life in a direct and transparent way. We refuse to silence our truth because it makes others feel uncomfortable. Our connection to ourselves is too powerful and vital to dismiss anymore. The ultimate quest is to commune with reality as it appears before our eyes, without distorting it to fit a story. The more we become one with the isness of the world, the more we enter the present moment. The more we live in the present moment, the less we suffer. It all starts with our willingness to take our blinders off and begin communing with the reality of our lives instead of with our fantasies or with the crowd. Go to radicalawakening.com, guys. The book comes out tomorrow. Go get your copy. It'll reach you in a few days if you're in the same place that Amazon is selling to you. And if you want to go deeper with me in my only course for 2021, go to radicalawakening.com. And let me see if I can switch it. No, I can't. I don't know. Oh, nope, that's my other part of my house. Go to radicalawakening.com and grab your copy or the course. radicalawakening.com. It's for every woman in your life